This has really hurt me in the past until I realized what was actually going on. So, this is day 13 of the 33 Days to Flow book, and I'm reading it for you straight from my computer. So, here we go. Day 13, the two consequences when you are setting a strong intention. When we set a strong goal, have a strong desire, or as I call it, set a strong intention, usually two things happen. The first thing is what we all want, and that is that we set the wheels in motion and kickstart the energy. We suddenly find ourselves in the right room, meeting the right people, having the perfect conversations. That is what most people experience as flow and what many call the law of attraction and what is commonly known as synchronicities. The second thing that happens, however, is that we then also experience some rocky moments and blocks popping up. The stuff that holds us back from achieving that goal. Suddenly, we hit a wall, feel blocked, or encounter sabotaging ourselves. Of course, to most people, that does not feel like flow, but in my world, it actually is because, as part of where you want to go, you are now simply being shown what you still need to learn in order to get there. The patterns you need to change, the beliefs about yourself you need to let go of. I say it again, that most people don't experience as flow, but it is. For example, when you want to learn horse riding and you've never done it before in your life, you probably struggle getting up there in the first place. You feel very unstable and it's probably gonna hurt. But once you've learned your lessons and you got comfortable in that new position, you find yourself on the next level, enjoying riding that horse down that beach. Might take you a few weeks, but that's all. The rocky bit is the growth that gets you to where you want to be. In this case, a good horseback rider. When you are flowing, you are also growing, and that might jerk sometimes, yes. And that's a good thing because you are leveling up. And that's the rocky bit that gets you to where you want to be. I have seen that change in perspective create massive shifts in my own life and in the lives of my clients. When you use the rocky bits merely as signposts of where you can release resistance to where you want to go, you are really accelerating your speed towards your goals. Let me repeat that. They are simply signposts of where you can release your own resistance to where you want to go. When you encounter any feelings of stuckness or you find yourself wondering, why is this happening to me again and again? Ask yourself, if there could be anything I can learn from this situation, what could that be? Is there a pattern that I can recognize? And one of my favorite questions, if there was a gift for me in this situation, what would that be? I know that sometimes it feels like a big stretch to see what is happening as a gift, but what that question allows you to do is remove you from feeling powerless and like a victim of the situation. And therefore, it can give you a sense of taking the reins back. And that is the very reason why I even ask myself that question in super harsh conditions, in situations that you might see as absurd to ask a question like this in. However, I know it's a sure way to give me a sense of power back, which enables me to think in solutions rather than giving up. Super important. So here's my tip for you today. Are you struggling with anything in your life right now? If there was a gift in this, or even if you would have to make up a gift that you receive from the situation, what would that be? Most likely there will be some form of resistance, but keep asking the question. And just notice how you shift inside, maybe even to a slightly more solution-orientated state. And that was day 13. Let me know in the comments when you've tried this out and how it feels to you. And as always, subscribe to my channel if you find this helpful, as it will help me help you even more. And in the next chapter, we talk about one of my pet hates, the I thought I would be happy now conundrum. Another true game changer once you understand what that actually is.